Hello, people. Today is Thursday, the 26th of June. I am wanting to update you on how I'm doing on this week off in between cycles of Xylota. I would have to say that the itching, burning, and redness of my feet and hands has been reduced by 50%, going from the higher dose to only taking 3 of the pills a day. It has really made a huge difference. Now, that's not to say that my feet don't still look horrible. They're still cracked, peeling, red, dry, and you can tell by looking at them that there's something wrong. And my hands are very dry as well. You can see how red they are. But I've been able to get a ring on my finger, so that indicates to me that swelling's gone down. I couldn't do that for a little while. So that is a great improvement. That's really good, positive news for me. Even though it's still there, it's just so much better. And I'm relieved by that. This is the third time that I have tried to film a little video for you today. It just has not been working. My brain is fragmented and fractured and not focused. It's a beautiful, beautiful summer day here in Knoxville, Tennessee. I have my patio door open so that my doggies can go in and out. Let me show you this. Sadie! Well, you can see Oscar there. He's eating a leaf. I don't know why. It's like potato chips to them. They like eating leaves. So you see Oscar, which is my daughter Anna's dog. Getting back to the point, it is the third time that I've tried to film this. I just cannot seem to focus. It's so beautiful and summery and wonderful. It is great. I wanted to talk to you on the topic of cancer perks. I've been seeing this phrase bantered around quite a bit. Some of it, I'm sure, is related to the book and the movie that has just recently been released about a girl with cancer. And the term cancer perks is used in the book as she and her boyfriend pursue a dream of theirs to meet an author and find out what would have happened to the characters in a book that he had written. It's a really good book. For some reason, I can't think of the title, but you know what book I'm talking about because it's heavily being hyped in the media right now. So, cancer perks. There are no perks to having cancer, really. People, maybe there are groups out there who attempt to provide freebies or seminars or things to people who have cancer. I have benefited from the Look Good Feels Great class, which teaches women who have breast cancer how to apply makeup to hide the fact that you have huge bags under your eyes. Your skin has changed from being on chemotherapy, and you need to now moisturize differently, use different kinds of foundations. Your eyebrows disappear, your eyelashes disappear. So yes, this was a great freebie that I was provided early on in my cancer journey as a metastatic cancer patient, where I was taught by professional makeup artists and hairstylists how to disguise the effects of cancer so I feel better about myself and appear more normal to others. That isn't truly a perk of having cancer. It is a benefit provided by the American Cancer Society that they're able to provide because people donate to them. So it's not something that doesn't cost them, and it's not something that doesn't cost me because, believe me, I'd rather not know how to hide the effects of cancer. So yes, there's also a list of freebies floating around on the internet that tells you you can get a beautiful scarf to hide your baldness. Well, I don't really want to hide my baldness. I don't really want to be bald. So that's not really a person. Oscar, no. Good boy. People talk about these trips that some children who have childhood cancers get. Do you think that they would really rather not have cancer than go on that trip? It's not a perk. I guess that's the point I'm trying to make. The phrase in and of itself is very insulting. Cancer hurts. Ooh, I want to come down with a case of cancer so that I can get me some of them there perks. No, it's not like that. It's not like that at all. I see offers. I know that they're out there to try to help and to try to benefit people who do suffer from what I'm going through and what other types of cancer patients are going through. And I am not in any way, shape, or form knocking nonprofit groups and cancer groups from trying to provide headwear, makeup advice, or even these poor young children who will never live to see Disneyland with their family going on their trip of a lifetime. I think that I think it's the Dream Network. I think it's a wonderful thing. So don't misunderstand me. I am not putting them down at all. I am just simply saying it's not a perk. Cancer is not a perk. And getting things for having cancer there's no real benefit and there's no real joy in it. So I'm going to move on now and I'm going to talk about Cycle 12. Yeah, I have a list here because I've been so fractured and unfocused that I had to write down the things I wanted to talk about to stay on topic. Cycle 12 begins tomorrow for me. I have enjoyed having the week that I've had off in between Cycle 11 and Cycle 12, and I am not looking forward to beginning the next cycle. But I have to, alas. It keeps me from having my cancer spread to other sites or increasing in the sites that they originated in, and so I must. It's just life. So, also, I had spoken with you in a previous video, I believe last week, or maybe it was the week before, about summer reading and how I've just been really hungry for books and reading, and I had downloaded the beginning of The Beautiful Forevers, and I'm going to update you on that. I'm not saying that I'm not going to finish this book. There may come a time where I'll pick it up where I left off and finish it. I'm on chapter 4, and I told myself if I didn't stop being angry about what I was reading by chapter 4, I would continue it. This book is really brutally honest about the lives that these people have. It is a work of fiction, but it is based in reality. This is the life of a boy and his family and the people that he experiences in his life in Mumbai, living essentially in a dump, picking through the trash to recycle what he finds and eke out a living for his family. It's brutal, it's political, it's religious, it's blatantly showing racism. I mean, not saying that the author of the book is racist. They just totally reflect what is going on in that society. There are different castes among religions that, if you're this caste, then we don't like you. Even though you're the same religion, it was very upsetting to me because it so totally reflected reality. And sometimes I just want to live in a pretend fantasy world, so I decided to put the book down for a while, give myself a chance to process what I've already read. So now I'm bookless. I have nothing that I feel like I want to read, and that's where you come in. I really could use your help. What are you reading? Is it chick lit? Is there just a really lighthearted, happy book that you're reading? A mystery, an adventure, sci-fi? I like them all. So if you've got book recommendations, and I know you do, you know you're reading books or you've read something that you liked. So please, please put your book recommendations below. I'll give you a second. Did you do it? Did you do it? Well, if you didn't do it just now, do it later. Recommend through email or in the comments below on YouTube, or comment at lesliescancerconfessions.blogspot.com. I really, really want to know what you're reading. I need another book. And I can find a book on my own, I'm sure, by researching, but it just is so much more meaningful to read a book that somebody has recommended to you. So that is my update on The Beautiful Forevers, and asking for your help recommending a book for me. It is 90 degrees today. This is the first day that it has hit 90. I didn't think it was going to happen, but it did, and it's pretty warm, but it's like the 90 temperature that you get that you know a rainstorm is coming, because it feels it. You can feel it in the air that it's so hot that it's got to rain. I apologize for scratchy voice and sniffling, but I think I'm coming down with a summer cold. I woke up yesterday morning with a really sore throat, and I've been drinking tons and tons of hot tea and iced tea, and just trying to pamper myself, taking a lot of vitamin C. I don't know if that really helps prevent colds or not, but I grew up hearing that it did, so I'm giving it a try. Yeah, so those are all the topics that I wanted to cover with you. The whole thing about cancer perks, and update you on my cycle of Xeloda, which I begin tomorrow. Gosh, is there anything else I wanted to cover with you guys? I think that's it. Oh, I do want to recommend that if you haven't already, please stop by my blog. There are 2 Part 1, Part 2 articles that I'd written previously on easingarticles.com, and I reposted them because I felt they were relevant, and it's my story and my husband's story and my family's gone through because of cancer, and they are called Cancer, Why Me, Why Not You, Part 1, and Cancer, Why Me, Why Not You, Part 2. So you can find those on my blog, and please do read them and let me know what your thoughts are. I would love to hear your comments, recommendations, and questions if you have any. That pretty much covers everything that I wanted to say to you today. I hope you all are doing really, really well, and I thank you once again from the bottom of my heart for stopping by to view this video and for checking out my blog. Goodbye, friends.